Hi.
What a gorgeous place.
We want something that feels vacation.
Why don't we just use a boat?
This is awesome.
It's definitely larger than the pictures.
That is impressive.
This boat weighs close to 13,000 pounds.
I'm a little nervous.
You got a bunch of wannabe pirates that never even been on a boat.
I want to unwrap the steering wheel.
And no instructions.
All right, here we go. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's tipping. Don't let it fall.
The starboard side needs scrubbing.
Walk the plank, Captain.
1, 2, 3.
How'd you do that?
Hey!
That's amazing.
My given name is Jared Cap, but everyone calls me Cappie. This is probably one of the coolest things I've ever done. Everyone clear? I've been a professional builder for over 15 years. Woohoo! But a few years ago, I teamed up with my daughter, Alex.
Whoa, it looks so good in here.
We specialize in transforming unconventional objects.
Whoa! Awake now.
What if we did use a plane?
Wait, really?
All right, Alex, she's all yours. Into one-of-a-kind creations.
Oh my God.
It's so amazing.
And we get to do it for our favorite people.
I love you.
Oh my God.
But the best part is we get to do it together.
It's so vast out here.
It's pretty.
It looks like the ocean, like the waves.
I do like how the wind moves the grass like that. It's cool.
Mm-hmm.
You're good on GPS? You know where we're going?
Yep, so I got the coordinates from that couple that called, Joe and Mandy. They own all this land, but live elsewhere on the property. We're going to a different spot. They said it was pretty open.
It's open.
It's a little bit in the middle of nowhere. All I know is they love being outdoors with family and friends, and they're interested in some kind of off-grid getaway spot.
Cool. God, this is big. I thought our place was big. This is big.
We're almost there.
All right, I'm gonna need that hat back.
Well, I have mine.
Oh, you want me to wear yours?
Yeah. You look very pretty.
I feel very pretty.
Actually, Cap, I think I want mine back. I don't want it to get all sweat stainy.
That seems fair.
Hi.
What a gorgeous place.
I know.
Thank
Hi.
goodness.
Nice to meet you. Awesome.
This is incredible.
This is our favorite place on the property.
I can see why.
Yes. We, in general, have always been outdoorsy, whether we're mountain biking, boating, camping with our kids. Outside is where we get our zen. Outdoors is huge for me. I lived up in Alaska. It's very much what I love.
What brought you to South Dakota?
Good friend of mine, her family has a ranch. We came up to help on the ranch, and I instantly fell in love. It had all the open space that I love so much. And her family is amazing. Her dad, Dale, he was just a very loving and embracing family man. He did pass away, but he was the inspiration for getting us here.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
That's
very,
really
very
neat.
special at South Dakota.
So friends drew us here, and then how can you not love this place?
Yeah, absolutely.
Right?
So tell us what we can do for you.
We want something that feels vacation.
Okay.
Something unique, of course, because we called you.
What does like a vacation look like for y'all?
With friends, we probably had more fun glamping, like when we had a houseboat.
Tell me about that. How fun.
Had it for 13 years, and
Yeah.
we enjoyed the heck out of it.
Oh, fun.
Yeah. This place is full of views and big sky, and that's what we would like to share with friends.
Joe loves the water. I loved getting together with friends, having that open space, the stars, all of that. But it's now a time where we like to be close to home.
So it's mainly a space for you and friends and to have family, to unplug and not have to worry about anything else.
Correct.
Right.
Okay.
Something close by, but feel like we're a million miles away.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it.
All right, well, I'm good if you don't have any questions.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
good.
You mind if we poke around for a little bit? Would that be all right?
No.
Yeah,
No.
feel free.
We're gonna dip this one in sunscreen and then we'll
Just
take
so I
the water.
don't burn
Thank
All
it.
right,
you
thank
so
you.
much.
Thank you. Nice to meet
So
you.
excited.
It's nice to meet
All
you.
right, thank you. Awesome. We'll talk to you real soon. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
So, we got big fans of adventure,
Yes.
being outside, being in nature. I think it's cool they lived on a houseboat. That sounds super fun.
I suppose my question is, do we want to match the prairie or do we want to match their love for the water?
I don't know. Like, well, so what are the options? So we could do a sod house,
Or a log cabin?
do a grain bin.
That would be cool, but could we try to push the envelope a little bit and do like the total opposite? Because they love the water. So what if we did something that kind of took this very flat land and totally snapped it?
Okay. So then how about we do a lighthouse?
Yeah.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
I was just making that up. That would look so funny out here. What would we make it out of?
I don't know.
Because we could frame it. We couldn't make it out of like brick or anything. That's ridiculous. What about we could do like...
Wait. Why don't we just use a boat?
Dude, we should totally use a boat.
And we were talking about how out here it looks like waves.
Good point. The grass was looking like waves. I mean, we put an RV in a tree, so why not a boat in a field? You used to have a friend with a sailboat, right?
Yeah. Often when I would go out on the sailboat, we had a slip that we'd park the boat in at the marina. So I wonder if we could model it off of the slip.
Oh, like put a boat with a deck around it?
Yeah. Oh, that'd be so cool.
Because then you got your sitting, hanging out spot out of the grass. They would freak.
I wonder if we could do a sailboat or something that would have a cabin inside for them and their friends to sleep.
So something like this?
Yeah.
Sailboats have a keel. How would you do that?
I mean, we could either build up or go down.
Or like dig a hole? Because then it would look like it was parked at the slip and then the water disappeared.
I don't know if we would want to do...
This is awesome. Dude, I love this so much. You're gonna come over this hill, this grass flowing happiness, and there's gonna be a sailboat. We're 100% finding a sailboat.
This is the most fun part, is because I get to see how excited you are.
This build's gonna be a blast. We're creating an ocean-going escape right here in the middle of the prairie for our adventure-loving clients, Joe and Mandy. At the heart of this is a real sailboat that'll be lowered into the ground so it looks like it's floating on waves of grass. Around it, we'll craft a custom deck, or slip, that doubles as the perfect hangout spot for family and friends. Inside, we'll turn the cabin into a cozy retreat with spaces to cook, sleep, and host, or to tuck away and feel a million miles away from everything. The tricky part is we don't know much about big sailboats, which means a lot of this build is uncharted waters for us. But hey, we'll figure it out together.
And then I have a lot of ideas in terms of deck and what we want to do for entertainment, where it should even sit, so I can run home and sketch that up.
Love it. Coming up with ideas is the easy part. Finding a sailboat in a landlocked state like South Dakota is much harder. Sprout and I spent several days searching, researching, texting, calling,
Like this.
but everything was either too big, wow,
Oh, it's so cute.
or too small, yeah, that's not gonna work,
Yes.
or too far away. Michigan? Pass, thank you. We're just not a sailboat. Is that purple?
Hello. Hi.
But then, after a lot of
I
digging,
did call earlier. I wanted to.
we landed on the perfect vessel.
Okay, great. Thank you. I think I found it.
Sprout tracked down a sailboat that's 32 feet long and 8 feet wide, and apparently fully loaded with all the boaty things a boat's supposed to have. Now, I don't know much about that, but I do know that this one is nearby, which already makes it my kind of boat. Wow, that's like a legit sailboat. The owner's away, but he gave us the green light to go check it out.
It's definitely larger than the pictures.
It looks good.
Uh-huh.
The boat's 32-ish feet.
Okay.
That mast is another 5 feet on either side. That's a 40-foot mast, dude. Holy catfish. Well, so this is all obviously rudder,
Yeah.
little propeller. I was expecting there to be like cracks or something in it.
Yeah.
But there's not. I'm not loving those tires.
Me neither. That's a bit scary. I think the only scary part about this boat is what it's on. Yikes.
It doesn't have to go far.
Mm-mm.
Well, riddle me this. This trailer's on its last leg, so there's no other use for it. But it does provide a foundation for the boat, and the wheels could help us. What if we just dug a hole and just drove the trailer into it and parked it?
It would just be like in the ground?
Yeah, just dig a square hole, the size we need. Take the skid steer, back this dude into the hole to the whatever level we decide, and then backfill the hole. So the boat and the trailer is buried.
I'm good with that.
Okay. Now the tires will lose air over time, so I want to jack up the corners of the boat trailer and block them up, lifting the tires off the ground.
Right.
I tell you what, I'd like to look inside, kid.
Okay.
Why don't you go grab the truck and just pull it up next to it and we can get off the bed.
Okay.
Sweet.
And
You
then
get in?
I'm just worried about the stability of the boat.
Oh no, it's on the trailer, kid, you're good. I mean, you go first, but love you.
Love you. It's not bad.
Oh, that's like wood around it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's not bad. Check it out.
Oh, yeah.
It's got a little galley and a cameraman and
Hi.
hi. Got a little table, a little stove.
Mm-hmm.
How hot is it in there?
Very hot.
You're doing great. I don't know, kid. I like it. It looks good. I don't know anything about boats, but I know it's not beat up.
Yeah.
The inside's good. Doesn't smell bad. There's no like junk and garbage and like rotten stuff in there. So that's good. Yeah, he said to just come check it out and make him an offer. So
Okay.
let's buy us a boat. Today's the day we're gonna launch this sailboat on its voyage to its new home on the prairie. I'm mostly excited that in the middle of a landlocked state, we can build this boat retreat for Joe and Mandy. Right. I think the hatches have been battened down, the wind is in our favor, but the road ahead is bumpy. And I hope the wheels on this trailer will make it for one more journey. So the challenges with this trailer, it's not designed to take this down the interstate or over the road. It's designed to move the boat from the water to its parking spot for the winter. So it's a pretty rough and tumble homemade trailer. Doesn't have lights, doesn't have anything like that. Doesn't have a license plate. Just has a hitch and 4 wheels. I'm hoping they don't fall off on the way to Joe and Mandy's. While I keep my eyes astern, Sprout, Tanner, and Dustin are carving out a hole that's about to become our ship's new harbor.
We gotta go about 10 feet deep, and we gotta build a ramp so we can back the sailboat into this pit. And that's the tricky part, because it's gotta be nice and gradual.
Slowly but surely, we made it to Joe and Mandy's property. We're on the final leg with our sailboat, its last journey. Where we ultimately decided to dock this boat is about a half a mile across a hayfield. And it's no road, it's just really sort of a rutted path that they use with the tractors to get in and out. It's not meant to travel like this. The worst thing that could happen, I guess, is this thing could fall off of its moorings, and we have a real problem. We're just going real slow. I can't lose it with a half a mile to go. This is literally 3 miles an hour.
Dude, check it out. Here she comes.
That is so cool. I like how you can't see his pickup yet, and it just looks like the boat's
Yeah.
sailing by itself through the grass.
So this is the dream, to put a boat in the middle of the prairie
Yep.
with waves of grass.
Yes.
So the plan is to put a boat in a hole. What's the worst that can happen?
That is impressive. It's big. Could you find a bigger boat?
Dude, this trailer was not meant to drive that. 32 foot. It's huge. The plan is we'll just get it lined up pretty close and disconnected, and then we'll just use the stinger on the skid steer to lower the boat into the hole.
Okay.
All right, questions, comments, concerns?
Let's hope it works.
Time to drop anchor.
Jeez. All right. Sprout's skid steer skills get better every day, mainly because I challenge her whenever I can. And moving this big boat into place is a perfect opportunity to build her confidence. Bring her on in, kiddo. Go back.
Back up just a hair.
Okay. All right, how you feeling?
I'm a little nervous.
I've never buried a boat either. I don't think anything's gonna happen, but if this thing shifts or if there's any sort of failure, you have to be stable, because if you do this or your reaction is to like move your hands, it makes it worse, right? So if this boat wants to go, there's nothing you're gonna do to save it. You're in the safest thing you can be in right now in that metal cage.
Okay.
I believe in you, kid, you got this, okay? All right, so I'm gonna be watching Tanner, you're gonna be watching me, and we're just gonna crawl her down. And that speed is perfect, just crawl. It's like almost as slow as you can do it. Yep, just a little bit this way. This boat weighs close to 13,000 pounds, which is a little bit more than the skid steer weighs. So we have to bring this down real easy. All right, keep coming straight. Right now we're at a really good pitch, and when we get down to the bottom of the hole they dug, then this thing will level out and we'll set the tongue like right on the ground.
Alex, why don't you turn towards Cappie a little bit? Yep, a little more. Okay,
Okay, come straight in.
only got this far to go.
Okay, we only have a couple feet left, and we're trying to get it as close to centered in the hole as we can.
Okay, whoa.
So Sprout backed it in perfectly. Nice job, kiddo. The boat's at a good height, but now the problem is it's not level.
The boat itself is tipped up here, and we want it to be here. So we need to dig a little more dirt out from under this end of the trailer.
Straight back. To make this happen, Sprout needs to back out with the skid steer, and I'll get in there with an excavator. I just have to worry about my guys in the hole. I don't want to bump the trailer, and I don't want to hit the mast.
I think we're good over here. I would just jump back the body width and then just try to get your teeth under here.
Okay. So our trick when we're setting this thing is we need to set it level, but there's nowhere to put a level on this boat. It's shaped like a banana. So Sprout's spotting behind us, and she's the one telling us whether the front needs to go down or the back needs to go up. How's it look, kiddo? 2 thumbs up. You got your boat.
I know.
Well, I think we have to rename it. I don't know, what do you think's a good name for a boat?
Well, I feel like since it should be meaningful, we should name it after Joe and Mandy's friend Dale.
I like it.
Okay.
Dale.
Dale.
Love it, kiddo. Mandy and Joe's ocean theme escape is taking shape. We've successfully sunk our land yacht into the prairie. Now we can frame up the dock around it. First order of business, mark out where the deck posts will stand, which will anchor into these concrete blocks that sit on top of the ground. Hey, kid, you can just park that in front of the ramp. The reason they're shaped like that pyramid is the physics of spreading out the footprint. But before we place these foundation blocks, here, catch.
Oh my God.
We need to figure out exactly where they should go. We wanted to have at least 5 feet of walkway so you could come up the stairs, walk down a nice deck, and then on the back of the boat is where the hangout's gonna be, where you can sit and have chairs and all the things. But we want the decking to be right up against the boat. We don't want any gaps. So trying to draw this right angle L shape against a boat that is curved is a little bit of a challenge. So what we're gonna do is take string lines in 2 directions, in 2 axes. We'll use that to mark the peak of the hull's curve. From there, we can set the corners for our deck frame. Once the frame is up, we can cut the pieces of decking that'll hug the boat's shape. Have you thought about hitting it hard?
Sure.
Come on up. Come on up. Come on up. I've never missed yet. All right, kid, that's gonna be our footprint. Straight and square. Feeling good about it.
The sailboat came with just about everything, except an anchor. Now, I could search around antique shops or scrap yards, wood, but the best place to start, truck, is Cappie's growing boneyard. Section of truck, or treasure trove, as he calls it, at Shortgrass. He's always tossing odds and ends into a pile until an inspiration strikes. One pile of gravel. While I'm looking, I'm gonna start to organize things with an inventory of Cappie's collection. Don't know what this is. See drawing here. Not to scale. Back scratcher? Steel? I think it should work. And now comes the challenge, figuring out how this anchor will fit into the build and how I can make it look truly unique.
Ahoy from the grassy seas of South Dakota. We're building a dock that'll surround our land yacht. So we're on the home stretch of our last pieces of deck framing. We're gonna be on to deck boards today. Our goal today was just to get the framing done, and we're way ahead of schedule. These guys have rocked it.
This deck, it's gonna be solid. I don't think you could capsize this boat, Cap.
Years ago, the crew coined the term capsized for any build that gets bigger and more elaborate as we go along.
Oh, that is so big!
This is a capsized greenhouse.
As if we didn't just like double the size of it.
Maybe we should think about doing a sprout-sized thing instead of a capsized thing. Normally, it's a good thing, but when you're working with a boat, not so much. We've never actually used that term in relation to a boat. That's fun. I like it.
While Cappie, David, and Dustin get sweaty, I get creative. I'm going to paint something special, something interesting that we can add on our build. I'm envisioning this like as a part of the landscaping almost, where they'll walk up and it'll be anchoring the boat to the ground. I'm thinking I'll do like a rip curl where it is the start of the wave where it starts to break and have that white foam look. So I'll start with this dark blue first and just work that on the bottom area. Maybe get that outline of the rip curl. I totally understand why Joe and Mandy love the ocean and love the water. I've been in the water since I was small. I started surfing when I was around 5. And so I'm hoping that we can help make sure that they feel the ocean out here in the middle of South Dakota. Okay, once I get this base structure down, I can work on the accents and then add the ocean spray, and then this will be ready for Joe and Mandy to drop anchor.
While Sprout weighs the anchor, the boat slip is moving full steam ahead. David, our master carpenter, curved the decking perfectly around the boat's hull. And now it's literally all hands on deck, making sure every board lines up ship shape as we fasten them down tight. Hi. Hey. So we have like 90% of the deck boards on. We have about a dozen left to go. And then last thing we have for this deck is the stairs right on the front end by the boat. And then next piece is to hang the mast up.
Can I go now?
Yeah.
Joe and Mandy's boat-themed getaway is sailing right along. And today we're going to focus on the star of the show, the boat herself. First order of business is changing the name to something extra special for them. And Aunt Ren's on deck to give me a hand.
59 and a half. What's half of 59 and a half?
29 3/4.
Good.
I sketched the new name onto transfer paper so we can trace the letters right onto the stern, giving us a perfect guide when it's time to paint.
So, tell me about why we're putting a new name.
So, Dale was a close family friend who inspired them to move to South Dakota, so we thought it would be nice if we named it Dale.
That's awesome.
I think Joe and Mandy are gonna love this.
Yeah, everybody needs their private getaway space. I literally cannot see another house or man-made thing from here besides a fence.
Yep, it's just prairie.
That's awesome.
Ren finishes up painting the name while I set a course back to town for an appointment to pick out deck furniture, which means I'm skipping a stressful part of the build.
Sure, parking a boat in the middle of a pasture checks the box for our one-of-a-kind builds, but it's not really a boat until the mast goes up. And since my boat knowledge is about as empty as the ocean out here, figuring that part out has my brain tied in knots. So I was working on it in my head last night, how we're gonna set this 36-foot mast up on the top of this boat. We got a bunch of wannabe pirates that never even been on a boat.
I want to unwrap the steering wheel. What is it that called? The tiller or whatever?
We got a telehandler, not a crane, so I only have 40 feet of reach, but I know the mast is 36 feet and no instructions, so stay tuned. To pull this off, in addition to Ren, I've recruited 3 of my most trusted land lovers. There's a lot of brains on this right now. I think we have a plan to do it, but we're gonna go get the telehandler and rig it up with a pick strap, and then we're gonna pick this mast up and slide it back down in the hole.
Cap, there is no hole.
There's just bracket. You're just gonna put
There's
it on
just
that
a bracket and it sits right
There.
on top of it.
Okay, so we're not exactly off to a flying start. And because nothing's ever simple, I also managed to forget a key piece of equipment. We're gonna pick up the mast. We got the machine to do it, but we don't have any of my lift straps. So this rope, I'm gonna cut it in half and I'm gonna make a strap. I'm 11% sure this is gonna work.
That thing plugs into right here.
Yeah.
Then, of course, there's the question of how do we actually secure the mast once it's up?
I mean, so you've got these little cable deals.
I don't care. Anything that bolts this thing together, what do we got down there?
Nothing, man.
Normally, I'd lean on years of building experience.
And where's the boom that the sail goes out on?
Oh, it's on the ground over there.
But this time, it's all about how-to videos on the internet. Good call, Ren.
So the slot on the mast faces the stern, and then the furler attaches to the front, and then there's a couple of side arms that hold the sails front and back.
Yeah.
Just
Easy
like that.
peasy.
Furler,
Boom.
some turnbuckles, flux capacitor, and let's stand a mast. I always say this job is like flying a plane as you build it, and it's never been truer than today. Except this time, it's a boat. And, well, you know what I mean. All right, you guys ready?
I think so.
All right, here we go. The hardest part is we have to pick this up about the middle of the mast because we don't have enough reach to pick this up from the very top of the mast. So we're gonna pick it up and the guys have to swing it under, and then we mount it in this plate on the top of this boat. Are we still center line with the boat, or I gotta go out?
Go out.
I don't want anyone directly underneath that thing. Okay, that's maxed out on extension.
That's it?
Ren, don't fight them so hard because I think you're pulling the top. Okay, I'm coming up.
All right, we're gonna try to twist it and get it in there.
Okay, what's at the bottom?
Okay, turn it. Okay,
Push it in.
okay.
You guys gonna muscle or do you want me to try to move it?
Rock it that way.
Okay.
Yeah, that's doing it.
Yeah, there it's in.
Let's get the guys out
It's
there.
tipping.
Cappie, come help.
Don't let it fall. What do we gotta do?
Let's push it up and get it back in the bracket.
Here, stand up. Ready?
Good pull.
Okay, let's try to push it back on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Get it in there.
Give it, Scotty. Whoa. There it is.
Yeah, it's in the bracket.
It's in.
Merry Christmas. So we've got it in its cradle in the bottom. Our ropes are holding, but there's an absolute rat's nest of cables and wires.
Okay, look, this one here.
Yeah, this is all tied up.
So that one there,
Okay, this one
what do we
goes.
call it, a yard arm or whatever.
Where's the pins for these?
This is not ideal. So there's 4 cables that hold this in place, but figuring out which 4 is the issue. Luckily, Dustin finally cracks the code.
Okay, this one goes over here. This one goes here. And these 2 guys get hooked on somewhere else.
We're attaching these 2 pieces, these buckles, these cables, so we can stand this all the way up. Trying to keep it forward, aft, correct, and then the yaw east and west.
I got mine in.
Mine's in.
Mine's in, too.
I'm not cut out to be a pirate. I like the land.
Dude, we got a mast up, man.
Holy buckets. It's in. Just got to figure out where the other 27 cables go.
While Cappie and the build crew try to become a sailing crew, I get the fun job, hunting down cool furniture to turn the deck into the ultimate hangout spot. I'm currently shopping for some furniture to put on the deck at Joe and Mandy's. This is huge. I really like our theme of the ocean and whatnot, and I want to keep that same vibe, but just a little bit more elevated and not quite lake house-esque. I'm hoping that maybe something like this will be a little nicer and just will fit better for the project. I like this one a lot. It is a little white. Yeah. Especially with how much seating this set offers, I can totally see Joe and Mandy with some friends hanging out here after a long day. I feel like this definitely fits them. Okay, I think I'll go ask if they can box this up.
It's been a long day out on the prairie. We're still scratching our heads over which cables do what. I imagine this rope started nice and pristine, and whoever's on this boat, one night just fiddling and just started tying knots and things because there's nothing else to do in the middle of the ocean. Last task of the day. I'm taking a ride to the very top of the mast to hang up the solar-powered string lights that Sprout picked out.
Got it.
Zip tie it to the rail thingy. Okay, you can take me down. The destination is in sight. And soon enough, Joe and Mandy will set sail in their epic prairie getaway. It's another beautiful day on the high seas. And Sprout wanted me out here bright and early to tackle a special project with buckets and scrub brushes.
Hello.
Yo.
Oh, it looks great.
You're welcome, but I love you enough to put those lights up.
It looks so good.
Very cool. What do you got going on?
I am tackling the inside of the boat today.
I see.
I'm gonna clear out all the junk in there and figure out what it needs to look nice for Joe and Mandy.
Okay.
Oh, there's stuff in here. I'll hand you the stuff we don't need.
Oh. Jiminy Christmas, dude. How many? What is this, a hemorrhoid cushion? What is?
I don't need those.
You don't need those? You should take them.
I don't need them.
What if you need more?
I don't need any more. I have a full roll.
Okay.
Now let's see what we have to work with down here. We have some couch cushions. Ooh, a complete guide to sails and sail handling.
Does that book say anything about how to set a mast back up? You read it and tell me what it says.
If everything seems to be going well, you have obviously overlooked something. Our boat is leaking. There's no one at our helm. There's only a book on board and sheer will. We are struggling. Send help.
We're from South Dakota.
Help!
We don't know what we're doing.
We're from a landlocked state. We don't know how this works.
Listen, if this capsizes, I'm going with Davy Jones's locker, dude. Love you. It's good to know you.
Hey, Cap.
Remember.
The starboard side needs scrubbing. I'm pretty sure port side needs a little bit of touch-up paint on the edging.
Well, you lost me at port, but I'll do that first part.
I don't know what that is. Oh, deckhand.
Yes, Captain.
How's it going?
Great.
Great. Make sure to scrub more. That's aye to you, deckhand. Inside is looking much better. All I think I really need is blankets or something to make sure that it's all set for Joe and Mandy. Looking good, deckhand.
Walk the plank, Captain.
Oh my God.
Today's the big day. The good ship Dale is ready to launch. The sailboat sanctuary is ready to carry Joe and Mandy and all their loved ones into years of adventure on the prairie seas. I still don't know what half this stuff does. This looks really good, kid. I like your lights. They were a pain in the butt, but they're cool.
Yeah, that wasn't as easy of an ask as I thought that was.
No, worth it, dude. Every day.
Nice.
Awesome. All right, I'm gonna head down and get Joe and Mandy, and I'll bring them back up.
Okay.
Dude, nice. Joe and Mandy are waiting back at their house on the far side of the property. They've never laid eyes on this build. So while Sprout finishes up some of the final touches, I'm going to pick them up. I'm taking every precaution not to spill the beans. Blindfolds, guys.
Okay.
We're doing blindfolds. So we just have a little bit of a drive out into the field here. You can see it from a little ways off. So I wanted it to be a surprise until we got up there. I often wonder, like, when we do things like this, is what the neighbors think.
Yeah, the closest neighbor's not that close out here, but
This is true. You do not have a lot of neighbors out here. Blindfolds on, no peeking.
Okay, no peeking.
all right.
I'm good.
Okay, so I'm just having you stand right here.
Okay.
I won't leave your husband. I'm stuck in the car.
Great.
All right, sir. Perfect, right there. All right. How are we feeling standing in the middle of your property with blindfolds on?
Yes, we're
So
wondering where you're
excited.
taking us.
Butterflies?
So excited. Yeah,
Awesome.
lots of butterflies.
All right, well, on the
Can't
count of
imagine.
3, you can take your blindfolds off.
Okay.
Okay? 1,
1,
2,
2,
3.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me?
Ow!
How'd you do that?
Hey!
That's amazing.
Wow. How'd you guys do that?
Alex dug a giant hole in the ground.
Yep.
Is how. That's sitting on a boat trailer.
We dropped anchor in the middle of your property. Speaking of anchors, our anchor is right over there.
Wow.
We're the only ones with the painted anchor.
Crazy.
Do you guys want to go take a look at the
I
top?
so want to take a look.
Great
Yes.
idea.
Look at-
Mandy, go for it.
Okay. This is insane.
You gotta be joking. This is nuts.
I love it.
Oh, look at that.
Look at that.
Oh my gosh.
What do you think of that?
Gosh. Wow.
Are you joking? Oh, that's so cool.
The name of the boat is Dale. Amazing man.
Perfect surprise. Great name for a boat. I mean, for them to do that was above and beyond.
Yeah. Love it.
You guys had talked a lot about the adventure. You guys had the houseboat, but
Right.
thinking about the safety piece of it, right? Open water, open ocean. There's a lot to go with that.
We are from a landlocked state. We understand how, like, the ocean isn't exactly feeling very safe when you don't know what's underneath.
Yeah.
Like, I love the concept of the water, right? You're just out in this beautiful open area and so peaceful, which is here as well.
And then we wanted to make it look like it was parked at a marina.
Absolutely.
And then give you a big enough deck that you could hang out with friends and have drinks, do some cooking if you wanted to. Everything in the boat is completely intact. The cabin is completely functioning on the inside.
Well, Cappie, can we board?
Absolutely.
There you go.
Absolutely, Captain. Go for it.
This is so cool.
And your favorite stuff.
Yay! Games.
This is exactly what we do.
Yes.
Awesome.
Hang out on the water, play games, chill.
How fun.
What's in there?
I don't know.
That's the bedroom.
Wow.
And these benches convert into beds.
This is amazing.
You can comfortably sleep up to 6.
So fun.
But with a big deck, you can have more people than that.
Right. Can I peek?
So icebox.
Oh, wow.
that's great.
That is awesome.
We wanted it really to feel like it was just a boat out here in a slip, and then the ocean just went away.
You succeeded.
So glad you guys love it.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
It is the best of both worlds. We have the adventure of being out on the open space, and we have the same feel that we did on the water that we loved so much.
We can vacation every night.
Yes, we can.
Well, should we let these lovely people enjoy their space?
Yes, I think
So
so.
Oh, thank you. Thank you
Yes.
very much.
All right.
Oh,
Thank
appreciate
you.
it.
All your work.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Great
so
job.
Appreciate it. Great job.
You bet.
Excited.
Thank you, guys.
Enjoy.
Okay,
Awesome.
thank you. Our plans, cocktails on the boat.
Some really good friends.
Yes, absolutely. We'll be bringing the friends out. Definitely want to turn those lights on tonight. Peace and quiet, beautiful stars. It's just gonna be wonderful.
Perfect.
It's awesome.
Bar cart,
I know.
views,
So awesome.
and then goodbye, we're going to bed. Perfect.
Who gets pirate names? Justin's is Grouchy.
Get that rope on the stern.
Peg leg. They call me Pork Chop.
Wow.
Land ho! Arr!
All a head full. Been out in the field a long time.